What photograph in August 2024? Hello PhotoPills, Rafael the Bar here. In August we'll enjoy the Crescent Moon, the Milky Way and the Galactic Center, the Perseids Meteor Shower, and the good news is that the Moon will be below the horizon for most of the night during the peak night of the meteor shower. Then we also have the full moon and 5 conjunctions of the Moon with the planets, with Venus, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter and Mars. Also, depending on where you are on Earth, the conjunction of Saturn will be also an occultation, so the Moon will pass over Saturn. And as always, don't forget the always on photo opportunities. I'm talking about sunrise, sunsets, golden hour, blue hour, star trails. Also, as always, at the end of the video, I'm gonna share with you 3 of the best photos that you submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that will be featured in the month of July. So let your imagination fly, decide what you want to photograph and go to PhotoPills to plan it. So you can go and capture it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see some of the best photo opportunities that can be captured in August 2024. Let's go! The new moon is on August 4th, and 1 or 2 days before and after the new moon are great days to photograph the moon when it's super thin with a phase of 1 or 2%. Apart from photographing the full moon every month, I want to inspire you to get out and plan a cool shot of the crescent moon. For instance, let's look at the plan I have here. I had the rep in Menorca, in Punta Nati area. And the idea is that if on August 5th, which is the following morning of the new moon, if you are at the repping position around 8:38 p.m., you'll be able to see and photograph a pretty thin moon setting next to the Punta Nati lighthouse here. Look, the moon phase is 1.9%, super small, and here we have the moon getting low and next to the lighthouse, and as you see, well, the moon is pretty big compared to lighthouse too, so it's a pretty cool shot. And if you are in Menorca, I invite you to go there and capture it. I might go actually. And if you need help, if you wish to learn how to photograph a crescent moon, watch this video. August is a great month to photograph diagonals of the Milky Way and the Galactic Center. And also is a great month to photograph the Milky Way completely vertical and aligned with your subject, for example. So, in the Northern Hemisphere, I had red pin in white pocket, you have the opportunity to photograph the Milky Way when it's completely vertical and aligned with the cool tree that we have there in white pocket. In August, you can get diagonals like this and also completely straight or vertical Milky Ways. Look at the picture on panel number 2 of the Milky Way panel. This one, you see that that's a diagonal. Look at the picture on the panel, and this is a straight, completely vertical Milky Way and aligned with this cool pine tree here that we have in the beautiful area of White Pocket, Arizona. And if you want to visualize the position of the Milky Way in the sky, you can always tap on the night AR. You imagine that you are at the right position, you'll be able to see where is the Milky Way, and here we have the horizon and the core of the Milky Way, the Galactic Center, this orange dot here, and as you see the Milky Way is completely straight. And you can go from diagonals to straight Milky Ways, which is pretty cool. And here you have a better view of the location. This is a 90-hour recording I did when I was in White Pocket during one of our PhotoPills expeditions a few years ago. And as you see, the Milky Way perfectly aligns with the beautiful tree. And now we will go to the Southern Hemisphere. I had the red pin in Laguna de los Tres, in near Fitzroy. Here I have the black pin on Fitzroy, and as you see in the Southern Hemisphere, we can get the Milky Way pretty vertical, but in the wrong position, and nice and horizontal, and forming a beautiful arch above, in this case, Fitzroy from Laguna de los Tres, which is pretty cool. And if you tap on the night AR, you'll see how beautiful the Milky Way looks in the Southern Hemisphere. I have here the horizon, and the Galactic Center is so high in the sky, and you have this beautiful arch above the landscape, and we'll have Fitzroy right there. What an amazing shot this is. Cool. Now, if you wish to learn how to plan your Milky Way shots, watch this video. Okay, the Perseids Meteor Shower is peaking on the night that goes from August 11 to August 12, but depending on where you are on Earth, it can be from August 12th to August 13th, due to the time zone. But of course, you can check the exact date and time with PhotoPills. And in this example, I have the red pin as always in Menorca, and as you see in the time bar, you see that the moon will be below the horizon for most of the night, which is pretty cool. The moon phase will be around 45%, and here I had the red pin position around the peak time is going to be 5:09 a.m. on August 12th, and 81.7, 81, 82 meters per hour are expected at the peak. I have the red pin in the northern hemisphere, but you should know that the Perseids are visible from both hemispheres, the northern and the southern hemisphere. More things to understand the Perseids. Well, on the map we have this gray kind of curve, which is telling me where the radiant of the meteor shower will move. As you see, this little gray circle linked with the red pin with this gray line represents the position, the direction where the radiant of the shower is at all time. And you know that the radiant of the meteor shower is that spot in the sky where meteors appear to originate. And it's always good to know where the radiant is, because it depends on your taste. Some people like to frame to the radiant, and other people like to frame away from the radiant to try to get longer meteors. My advice always is to forget about the radiant and anything, just frame a good composition with your subject and then just pray to get a few meteors in the frame to help with the composition. And you can see the radiant on the map, but if I tap on the 90R, I'll be able to visualize the radiant also in the augmented reality view. Here I have the radiant of the Perseids, so I can change the time by swiping my finger on the screen, so you can see where the radiant is going to be throughout the night. Planning meteor showers is super easy, but if you wish to learn how to do it super fast, watch this video. The full moon is on August 19th, and as you know, we love planning and photographing the full moon. The full moon gives us so much creative power. It's such a key compositional element to tell stories with our photography, so we love it. So based on the full moon rise direction or moon set direction, plan your shot. For instance, I've planned my cool shot for August full moon. The red pin position is in Na Macaret, and the full moon seen from the spot will be rising next to and behind the Farage Lighthouse. Is a pretty cool shot. Look how big the moon is. This blue band you see on the map represents the size of the moon. It's pretty big. If I go to panel number 3 here, I have the elevation of the sun is minus 3.35, which is golden hour, so the moon will be a kind of powerful and yellow. And here the shooting distance is 6 kilometers, and the size of the moon, the apparent diameter of the moon is 57.5 meters. Super huge moon. The lighthouse height is 28, so it's almost double the lighthouse. Pretty cool shot. I think it's a great night in Menorca. I think I'm gonna go too. Somebody wants to join me? I might see you there. To have an idea, the photo will look more or less like this one that you see now by Antonio Cladera, but in golden hour. That one was in blue hour. This one is golden hour, so probably the moon will be yellowish. But depends on the atmosphere too. By the way, if you still learn how to plan your full moon shots, watch this video. In August, we have 5 moon planning conjunctions. On August 5th, Venus will be pretty close to a pretty thin moon. The moon phase will be only 2%. On August 6th, the moon will be in conjunction with Mercury, and the moon phase will be 2.4%. On August 21st, Saturn will be in conjunction with the moon, and the moon phase will be 97%. Also, if you are in the western side of the USA, Australia, western Canada, and northwestern Mexico, among others, you'll be able to experience the moon passing over or passing in front of Saturn. The occultation of Saturn behind the moon, which is pretty cool. On August 27th, Jupiter will be in conjunction with the moon, and the moon phase will be 37%. And last but not least, Mars will be in conjunction with the moon on August 28th. And the moon phase will be 32%. On both hemispheres, you'll find the moon planet conjunctions where the moon is. So if you change the time, you see this thin blue line moving on the map. That's the position of the moon. So where the moon is going to be, the conjunctions will be. So if you want to plan a shot of the conjunctions, plan it using this thin blue line that's moving on the map. You can miss it. And now let's see some of the best photos that you submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in July. The first one is a fantastic Milky Way arching over Spitscope in Namibia, photo taken by Jesus Carmona Guillen. The second one is a stunning photo of a super thin moon rising over the Pantheon in Athenia Acropolis, photo taken by Babis Kotsiotas. And the third one is a beautiful beam of light passing through the natural arch of Tailhorley Cliff in Iceland. I'm sorry I haven't pronounced the name properly. It's a natural arch that we have in Iceland. Photo taken by Paolo Grabiel Maieiro. Fantastic, guys, thanks for sharing your photos. Now you wish to learn how to plan and photograph all the events that I've shared in this video. I invite you to download and study well, as always, our super detailed astronomical events photography guide. I'm gonna leave a link to the guide in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Check it out. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye!